All right, so I'm going to start off with Poshmark and then Mercari. Had like I think one more sale on Poshmark than Mercari, but my bulk of my sales are on eBay still. Hopefully one day that will change with eBay doing their new fee structure. If you hadn't heard, I did a video on it. I'm going to link it down below. They are now changing how they do promoted listings, where if somebody clicks on your listing and someone else buys within the next 30 days, you're going to get charged the promoted listing fee if they click on it through the promoted listings, which to me is crazy. But I go into more detail in the video. But anyways, let's get started. This first item is a Lululemon. I got it in, I think, a rescue box or something. It wasn't much. So when someone sent me an offer for $15, I did go ahead and accept it. These are really nice. I got them at a church thrift. I don't like really how all of their linen is in a bag, and so you have to take everything out, and so it's kind of cumbersome to look at stuff. But because of the colors and we're getting close to Christmas, I went ahead and looked this up, and it was Better Homes and Gardens, so I did pick it up, and it sold for $27. Then someone sent me an offer for this. This is really cool. This one and another Day Springs was at a regular Goodwill. I just thought it was unique. I thought it was cute, so went ahead and picked it up. Paid probably no more than $3 for it. These I have had since forever. I only have, I am surprised somebody even bought this. I didn't realize that I only have this one picture. It's not a great picture. I haven't used this background since forever, but she did leave me 5 stars, so she is satisfied with it. So that's great. She sent me an offer for $14, and I have had this for years, so I of course accept it. Next, we have this cute backpack. I'm thinking I got this at a regular thrift. I'm not sure, but someone sent me an offer for $15, and I did accept. These were really nice Skechers. They look barely worn. I got them at the thrift. The thrift was having a half off, so I got these and another pair of neutral color ones, and those sold a few days ago. And someone sent me an offer for $16, and I did accept. And then this, I have been picking up a little bit more belts. I like the color of this. It was real leather, so thought it looked stylish, so I went ahead and picked it up, even though I had never heard of the brand. And I sent out an offer of $12. I do send out right now, I'm sending out 20% off offers, but I don't do discounted shipping. And I also have a 25% off bundle sale of 2 or more items. And I had really good bundle sale yesterday and today. So that's working out pretty good, and especially since they are buying up some of my older inventory. So I'm so happy to see that stuff go. So next on to Mercari. This was a nice Carhartt beanie. The thrift had, I think it was a regular Goodwill, had a couple of these, had the brown one and I think a black one. But this did sell on an offer of $11. Then this is another curriculum. I always look curriculum up, and it does not matter if the curriculum is old or not, because people who homeschool do not care. They have their favorites, and that's what they like to use. But this, just for this one book, it did sell on an offer of $8. Looked like there was a sale running at that point. Either that, or I do have on Mercari where I set my lowest price, and the price gradually drops until it gets to my lowest price. So this, I had a I like to get bags of toys, and these were in bags of toys. So they had other durables that I listed individually. Went ahead and lot this together. Just the front of them. There's no furniture that comes with it. So when someone sent me an offer of $7.50, I did accept. Had that for a while. Then this is so cute. I got this from a Goodwill, and looks like it's practically almost brand new with the tag. I didn't list it as brand new though. So someone sent me an offer of $12 and I did accept. And then lastly, this, I had never heard of this. I got this in a ThredUp rescue box, jean box, and I'll be glad when they stock those back up because they have been out, of course. I guess everybody's getting them so they can have stuff to list for fourth quarter. But this did sell on an offer that was sent to me for $15. Right now on to eBay. I had a pretty good amount of sales for eBay for the week. Oh, and if I didn't say, this is for October 26th through November the 1st. Starting out, I got a lanyard in a bag of toys. There was this lanyard and it had all of these Disney pins on there. I listed them individually, but now I'm about to take the ones that are left and lot them all together because they're a little bit slower sellers. But this is a Disney Star Wars Stormtroopers Elite Enforcer pin, and it did sell for $9.50. As you can see, they don't have, like if you send out an offer or something, they don't have what the offer price is. So I will be telling you what the price is. Then we have this cute Scentsy Buddy. I got this from a Goodwill, paid a couple of dollars for it, and it did sell for the $16.14, which is on my 5% sale that I have going on. I love the color of this sweater, and I am normally a medium, but I didn't like the way that this fit, but it felt really good. The color is beautiful, and it did sell for $16.14. Then we have this cute saber-tooth tiger. I got this from a Goodwill. I like Aurora. It's a little bit slower seller, but they're so cute that it's hard to resist picking them up if they're only like $1 or $2. But it did sell for $12.34. Next, we have these Rockstar jeans. They were button fly, nice dark black color still. And someone sent me an offer of $8, and these were getting like absolutely no attention whatsoever. So I went ahead and accepted the $8 for that. Another thing, I'm really getting into lotting things up that are slower sellers. The little people for me are not selling like they used to, so I lotted all of these up. And someone sent me an offer of $13 and I did accept, or I think I sent out an offer to Likers for $13 and they accepted. Then we have this cute Smoky Mountains black bear, and this sold for $17.96. I'm selling a lot of plush right now, of course, since it is fourth quarter. I found this in a bin of stuff, I had a small bin and I had some random things thrown in there. I don't know if I was cleaning up one day or forgot about this or what, but because it's Cracker Barrel, some Cracker Barrel stuff can sell pretty well. So I went ahead and listed this, even though, as you can see, someone very cleverly made their own pin. It does not match. I made sure to go ahead and put that in there that it was, handmade. And someone did buy this for the $9.49 sale price. Next, you never know what's going to sell. I have this National Geographic McDonald's toy, and when I looked it up, they were doing okay individually. I have some that I need to lot up, but someone did purchase this for $6.90, which was an offer to Likers. This belt, this was a really nice belt. I hadn't seen belts like this too much with how it closes up, and I sold it. The guy got it and told me, because I have it here at 42 and I just measured how long it was. Told me that's not how you measure belts. He's really nice about it and was telling me, you know, like the belt measurements, all this kind of other kind of stuff. I told him he could return it. He didn't, but I'm going to make sure to pay more attention to that next time because I didn't have the size inside of it. But this did sell for $14.20. I have had this since forever. Tim Holtz used to be a faster seller for me, like way back in the day when I did like scrapbooking things and sold scrapbooking stuff. But this did finally sell for $11.88. I think I got it from the thrift store, had it like marked down a while ago. This is Boo from the movie Home. I've had this for a little while, so I sent out offers on this for $11.35. No, actually, that's the sale price. Someone did go ahead and buy it for the sale price of $11.35. I was happy to see this go because this guy is actually pretty big. So he was taking up a lot of room in the bin. Which reminds me, I got to get some bigger polymetals because I have like I think like 14 by something, but I need to get like I think I have like 14 by 20, but I need to get some that are a little bit bigger. These I do like to sell Clarks. They're sitting a little bit longer than they used to, but they're still pretty good sellers for me. So these did sell on an offer of $13.52. Next we have, I don't really pick up Horse Plus anymore. Of course, if it's something unique, I will go ahead and look it up. But this did sell for $8.55. Then we have these Rustler men's classic straight jeans. I had a few pairs of these that someone must have donated. I think the same person donated, and this is the last pair to sell. And it did sell for the $18.04. Then we have, I got this from the bins, Old Navy. I will pick it up because people like Old Navy. I like wearing Old Navy. And so this shirt was really lightweight, cost basically practically nothing because my bins is like $1.38 a pound, one of the cheaper ones. But my bin also doesn't have as much stuff as other people have, but it's enough for me to get a decent haul when I go there. But because of the pattern, I picked it up and it sold rather quickly for the $14.24. I've had it for like a couple of months. So this I got a 2 jewelry lots from Goodwill Blue Box that were, both of them were new items. And this one, I lied these two together. This is Aaliyah, who unfortunately is no longer with us. She was killed in a plane crash a while ago. So these are vintage, and so I didn't know if someone was getting it. It's kind of close to Halloween. I was like, maybe they're dressing up, or maybe they just really like the Y2K style of it. But this did sell for $15.96. Okay, so those are my sales for that week. It was pretty good. I'm doing better this week because of the bundles that I am selling. So I'm happy to say that see that. And I also have a dress that was in a thread up the fabric box, and that dress sold for like 3 times more than what I paid for the box. So it definitely paid for the box. Was happy about that. If you want to see that, stay tuned because it'll be in my next wet sew video. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like the video, make sure to hit a thumbs up and let me know that you like these types of videos. Also subscribe so you can see what I have coming up. I have tips and tricks, ship with me's, as well as what sold. Want to start doing some other types of videos as well. But everyone have an amazing day.